guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 60 of the FIFA 18 My Player career. Now I do apologise, it has been a few days since I last uploaded an episode from this series. Because it has been half term over here in the UK, that means my son has been home. So we've been spending time with him, trying to make the most of the week that he had off school. But now we can get back to some videos and get back to the series, of course. Which means we will be continuing on with the Arsenal career as well. We'll probably get that up at the weekend. And then of course continue on with the My Player. And then of course we have the Matchday Live episode on Sunday, which is Arsenal taking on Manchester City in the Carabao Cup, so look forward to that. Hopefully Arsenal could put in a better performance against City than they did against Östersunds in the Europa League in midweek, where we actually lost 2-1. A bit of a shock result, but we still went through, thankfully, which means we go into the draw, which would have been done by the time this video goes up, so it'll be interesting to see who we get. But also, guys, as we did hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a quick thank you video for that. I'm not sure entirely when it's going to be going up. Maybe next weekend. We'll have to wait and see what I can get up in the meantime. And then of course what I want to do, I want to try and branch out away from FIFA, because FIFA's dying a little bit these days, and the uploads are pretty slow because of it. I think what we're going to start doing is playing other games, and I have been playing a few other games recently. I tried out the Sea of Thieves beta, which was out recently. I really enjoyed playing that, even as a solo. But if I can get friends to play it as well, maybe I'll have some good journeys on that, as well as some Escape from Tarkov. I've been playing a lot of that on PC. Probably some of you guys have never even heard of that game, but it's really good. So I'll start bringing that to the channel. I think I will have an Escape from Tarkov video up maybe this weekend. So I'm hoping for a Saturday or Friday release. I think it's going to be Saturday morning that video will go live. So we'll see how that goes. See if you guys enjoy it. Let me know below if you want more of it, of course, when it does go live. And Sea of Thieves, I think, is released mid-March. March 20th, I believe the date is for that. So once that is released, we'll start playing some of that, get the videos up on the channel, and then see how you guys react to that as well. But let's continue on then with FIFA 18 for now. Before we do head into all those other games, trying to branch out the channel a bit, trying to expand it, trying to hit 100,000 subscribers as soon as we can. It's going to take a while, but we are determined. We're staying determined to get it done. Fingers crossed, with your guys' support, we can get there. But as you can see so far, in the first game in today's episode, we've already got 2 goals for Manchester United. Playing pretty decent right now, of course. I think Manchester United are the best team in the game, well, in this series right now. And Kai, of course, being one of the main players. We want to try and get him a lot more assists, but we're not being as creative as we want to be. I don't know if you remember the last couple of episodes, but let's see. He's just offside there, so I think it is going to be a free kick here to Crystal Palace. Oh, he wasn't really offside. He was actually taking down the player who took that pass. Well, let's carry on into the final minute, waiting for that final whistle to blow. 3 minutes of added time remaining, and we will have the 3 points. I believe we've got a Champions League game coming up after this match. I think it's against Benfica. I could be mistaken, but we'll have to double check once the game starts. But Manchester United having the last touch of the ball there. Just wasting a little bit of extra time there, trying to get the final whistle blown as quickly as possible. It does go. Manchester United win 2-0, 3 points in the bag. A nice performance there from the whole squad, and mainly that man KAIQOM. And there's Paul Pogba, of course. Doesn't get many starts in the squad. Not sure why, but there is 1 goal and 1 assist there for the main man. Finishing the game with a 9 rated. And yes, it is against Benfica. This one is away from home, so a little bit of travelling to do down to Portugal. And it is going to be a hostile atmosphere, of course. Portuguese fans very passionate about their football. So no doubt Benfica will be going all out to try and win this one. But we are in cracking form right now, and we should be taking the 3 points home with us. But here we go. Benfica getting the game started here then in Portugal. And they're playing their home traditional red and white kit, as Kai steals the ball straight from kickoff. Can we go all the way through and grab ourselves an early goal? No. Good defending there from Benfica. They do win the ball back and going on a little counter-attack themselves on this near side. Come on, boys, defend. So 13 minutes in. Still Benfica 0. Manchester United 0. United in possession. Poor ball there from Kai, giving it away. But his teammates do well to win possession back here for the Red Devils, playing straight through the middle. Here is Kai in possession again. Lukaku lays it off there for Anthony Martial. Kai's carried on his run. He needs support in the middle. It comes. He takes off the shot instead. Just drags it a little bit wide. I think he actually hit that with his left boot. Yeah, he hit it with the outside of his left boot. Tried to curl it into that far corner, but not enough curl on. Oh, it's actually deflected. So it does go out of play here for a corner. Corner gets swung in. Goalkeeper makes a dramatic punch clear. And headed towards Kai. Kai hits it again. That one's taken another deflection. So it is going to be another corner for United. Yeah, just hits his rib cage there and bounces clear out for another corner. Kai's asking for it at that near post. Can he get his head onto it? Goes straight towards him. He doesn't get there first. Cleared away there by Benfica, but back into the danger zone for United. Can United... Oh, what's that? Poor control there from Kai, but he does manage to keep hold of it. Pushing forward straight through the middle. Good passing play here from United. Nice bit of skill there from Kai. He's going all the way himself. He hits it. And again, another shot off target from the young Englishman. Potential transfer there. Jimenez. Well, let's carry on. Half an hour played almost here in Portugal. Still searching for the first goal. And right now it is Portugal. Benfica pushing forward. Yeah, but Manchester United defending well, getting the ball clear, switching play onto that far side, going more centrally because Kai's asking for it, and again Kai loses possession. Benfica on the attack, nicely played through here, chance for Benfica to lead, and they've taken it. They lead 1-0. Again, another mistake from Kai in the middle of the park there, and Benfica take full advantage. They lead 1-0, just over half an hour played here. Now Manchester United have some work to do if they're going to be taking the 3 points home. But good play there, and good patient play as well from the striker. He just held it up that little extra second to get past Chris Smalling, I believe it was, and Anderson Talisca. He scores the first goal of the game, and now we're heading into the second half. Just over 8 minutes played so far in the second period. Manchester United searching for an equaliser. Kai missing out there due to an interception from the Benfica midfield, and the passing patiently, playing well, but they just lost out there to Lukaku, who plays it forward for Kai. Kai with a chance to level things up, and he takes it. He makes amends from the mistake that he made earlier in the game, but you got to say GG to Lukaku, who initially won the ball there and played it straight through for Kai. Good vision and good play from Lukaku, and nice little finish there from Kai. The low driven effort across the face of the goalkeeper into the bottom low corner gives Manchester United a 1-1 scoreline right now, and we've got just under 20 minutes remaining here in Portugal. Can we find the winning goal? Yeah, it has been all Manchester United since we scored that goal. A couple of chances there, both blocked there by the Benfica defenders. And Manchester United are going to be making a change. Shirley's come on in place of Anthony Martial on that left side. That was a poor corner. What was that? Not even a Manchester United player close to that, but Lukaku on the volley. What a goal. It counts as well. He wasn't offside I thought for a second he could have been offside, but he's not, and that one gives Manchester United a 2-1 lead. And Lukaku's been man of the match today, and look at that little celebration there with the Manchester United travelling fans. It's now Benfica 1, Manchester United 2, and look at this, what a volley it was. Boom, with his left foot inside the post. Goalkeeper didn't stand a chance. Manchester United lead now 2-1. Third goal in the Champions League so far this season for Romelu Lukaku. And we've still got just over 10 minutes remaining, and we're looking for more goals after trailing by 1-0. We're looking good now, much better than we did at the end of the first half. And that's laid off there to Kai, and Kai hits it onto that outside. And we need to get this cross in. We've got 5 players in support here, and there's Lukaku on the volley again. And that one into the back of the net, the same area. Perfect finish, Romelu Lukaku. If he wasn't already, he is definitely the man of the match today. 2 cracking volleys from the big man. He also did assist Kai's goal as well. So he's been instrumental in this game, getting us back in front. What a volley, look at this. Boom, both left-footed volleys as well. That one more of a place volley, but we'll take it. His 4th Champions League goal of the season. Romelu Lukaku, he is the volley king today. And Kai was going to play that one through, but I think Romelu Lukaku just went offside a little bit there. So he decided to play it onto that far side instead. But Benfica, they're back in possession and pushing forward. We're into the final minute, and a chance for them to pull a goal back, which they do. And in the last minute of the game, it is Raul who scores Benfica's second. And a little bit of nervous times here for United. We've got to defend and don't concede any more late goals, and we will have the 3 points. I don't think there's going to be much time remaining on the stoppage clock. Let's have a look. See how much time the fourth official holds up. 3 minutes of added time remaining. So we just got to keep the ball forward as far as we can and don't give it away like we just did there. We do have the throw in though. KAIQOM on an 8.3 rated, so a pretty decent game from him. He did get the first goal, of course, but other than that goal, he did give the ball away a few times. But finally, the final whistle blows. Manchester United have the 3 points. A good performance in the end from everybody, mainly from Romelu Lukaku. He helped us get us back into the game and get us the 3 points. So we are approaching the Christmas period. Well, I say the Christmas period, the Christmas month. We're at the end of November right now, so 1 month to go before the January transfer window opens. And of course, we are still on the transfer list, looking for a move away. And I think we will try and get that move away in January. We could stay until the end of the season, but I think a move away would help Kai's career. And hopefully we want that PSG move, isn't it? I know quite a few of you wanted the PSG move back in the summer, but because Mbappe joined Manchester United, we did decide to stay here in the Premier League. And so we'll see what kind of offers are offered to Kai, and then we'll decide once the window is open. But let's get back to the Premier League action right now then. As you can see, we are back at home at Old Trafford. We are at home taking on Burnley. And the first half, pretty quiet, no real chances for either side, so we're going to be jumping straight into the second period of this game, and hopefully we can get ourselves the winning goal, at least one goal. Obviously we want more than one, but Burnley playing pretty well so far, and it's them who are on the attack right now. Crossed into the middle, headed away, but not as far as whoever that was. That was very, very close. Roman it was who hits it just outside the path of the goal. Look at that. Ooh, an inch wide. Very, very close. Would have been a cracking effort there. Would have been a cracking goal, sorry, there from Burnley. But thankfully for us, it did not go on target. So 7.1 rating right now for Kai. So not in the best of forms that he's usually used to. Well, let's see if we can change that before the end of the match. 25 minutes remaining here at Old Trafford. Still goalless. And right now it is Burnley yet again pushing forward. And they're in possession. They're into the Manchester United area. Cross comes in. Blocked there. And a penalty has been given. Burnley have a chance to take lead. It's Luke Shaw who concedes the penalty, and there he is, not very happy with himself, and I don't think he's been booked for that at least. Let's have a look. What did he actually do? Just went straight through the players. He tried to run in there, and there is going to be a change for both sides. Paul Pogba is coming on for Manchester United, and it is the big man Fellaini who goes off, and so a chance here for Burnley to take the lead. Come on, keeps. Oh, he's at the woodwork and it bounces clear. Get that ball away. Whoo. We needed a little bit of luck there, and thankfully we get it. He hit the woodwork and it did bounce clear. Manchester United, they stay in this game. They're 0-0 right now, still looking for the first goal, and there is going to be a free kick here. I thought for a second he gave away another penalty, but just a free kick here for Burnley. 15 minutes remaining. Shot comes in just over the crossbar, and unlucky there from Burnley. Andros Townsend it was with the curling effort with his left boot, and yeah, over the crossbar, didn't really trouble the goalkeeper. So we've got 15 minutes. Can we go on the attack and find ourselves this winning goal? You got to say, Burnley have had most of this game, and we're not in the best of forms, have we? We did get the win against Benfica, but we did concede 2 goals in that game, and again, giving the ball away, and Burnley are on the counter-attack yet again. What is up with us? Burnley tapped it across the middle, and finally, they do break the deadlock. It's been coming, you've got to say. They've had a few chances. They did hit the wood with their penalty, but this is fully deserved, and what a counter-attack that is. Manchester United trail then 1-0, and it is Vokes who scores his first Premier League goal of the season, which is pretty surprising, saying that we're at the end of November, and Burnley again pushing forward, looking for a second goal. They want the 3 points. They're looking very, very hungry for this. And now Kai in possession here for Manchester United, as that's a beautiful ball played forward here, and a chance for United to level things up, and he's put it wide. Can you believe it? What a chance that was for Manchester United to get back onto level terms, but with 2 minutes remaining, they've got themselves a corner. Kai's asking for it at that near post. Can it go towards him? It goes slightly behind him. Shot is just off target. It was deflected, so it is going to be another corner here for United. Maybe the last chance in the game to get anything from it. Kai currently on a 7.6 rated. Another corner comes in. That one was on target, but straight into the hands of Tom Heaton. And Burnley just need to waste time now And they're going to have the 3 points. A big shock this one, but it shouldn't be too much of a downer for United. We are going to be hopefully winning the title pretty easily, but you never know. This could be one of Kai's final games, but Burnley looking for a second here. Good defensive work there, but there is a final whistle. So defeat for United, not a very good result there at all. We struggled against Benfica, but hopefully in the next episode we can get ourselves back to the fine form that we used to.